Hello YouTube, Tim Coleman and his jet-powered Go Kart project inside the lair here on a 24-degree winter day. Just wanted to do a short install update. We've come up on a situation where that we have to move out of the place that we're living due to some unforeseen issues on the part of our landlord. He's been great, but he's now got to move back in because he's being moved out of the property that he was renting. So he didn't have any place else to go except where we're at. And it looks like at this point we're moving from Kentucky to West Virginia. Our son is wants us to move over there with him. He's got a big house and plenty of room, so that's probably where we're going. So anyway, just wanted to let you all know that for a few months possibly there may not be any update videos, as we've got to get everything all packed up and possibly even tore down and disassembled, and gosh, I dread moving. But anyway, here's where I've got so far, and I've got the battery mounted, got the new ignition mounted, the propane solenoids hooked back up, and I've test run the engine again. I've figured out that I was flooding it out. That new high flow valve that I've got on my wild tank valve assembly here has too much flow starting out, but as the tank pressure drops, I have to open the valve more. Otherwise it runs for about a minute and then gas pressure drops too much. So, but that's enough for me to get it from idle mode to running on liquid. Once it's running on liquid, why it's not near an issue as it is running it just on vapor. But anyway, wanted to let everybody know I got to get all this stuff all packed up, boxed up, and I hope I can move this thing without having to disassemble it. Golly, that's the reason I got this building, got it out here, so I can get out of the living room, get assembled, and leave it assembled. But man's got to do what a man's got to do. But I did have to redo the stainless steel straps. That rubber strip that I'd put on the back there was preventing those straps where they're double wrapped from tensioning up. So I had to take them all loose and redo them. But they're good and solid now. That tank ain't going anywhere. Got the battery remounted. Shorter ignition wire. Of course, I've still got to put the ignition control box that actually operates that little miniature coil there. Man, that thing puts out some spark. But anyway, we'll check in with you, and well, don't know when, but just as soon as we can, as soon as we get moved down to our new location and get settled in, we'll get back on the project. And I guess the first run of this thing won't be in Kentucky. It'll be in Webster, West Virginia. At least that's tentatively what we're looking at, unless we find out something different tonight. So Tim Coleman and his jet-powered Go Kart saying thanks for watching. Thanks for the advice. Special thanks to Mr. Ben 57. I think that's his name. Sorry, Mr. Ben, if I got that wrong. I'm worst in the world on names. I do good to remember my own. If I didn't have it wrote down on my hand, I probably would forget it. But your advice and help and everybody else's suggestions have been very valuable, and I appreciate them. So, signing off for now, and until the next time.